All right, here we are at Grand Banks Building Supplies. What is it, the official title of this place?
We are Grand Banks Building Products.
Grand Banks Building Products with Sam and Monica. And this place is a place that you can go, and why don't you describe exactly what happens in these walls?
So we sell finished building products, which we get a lot of questions about what exactly that is. It's doors, windows, cabinetry, hardware, and millwork. So we don't do the lumber and the framing, but we can help you finish out all the fine details of your home.
And so I became aware of this place. Well, I passed it on 128. You're kind of like off of, what is it called? Rust Island Road on
yeah.
exit 13? No.
Yeah. Crafts Road.
Crafts Road exit.
But Rust Island is right here, and this is Biskie Head Point down here.
And you would know it by Nichols Candy, I think, more or less, right?
It's a good landmark.
And so if you take that loop around to Lobsterland, you're on the other side of the highway.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good way to know.
Yep.
But I became aware of like this young, energetic team here through your newsletter.
Yeah.
And most of the time when I get newsletters, I kind of like just delete them. But I started reading the newsletter that Monica puts together, and it's actually really interesting stories about, okay, it's this time of year, this is what you should be thinking about your house, and we have these type of products, but it's not a sell.
Yeah.
It's like value added information, and I find that refreshing in this age of marketing.
Yeah, our goal is always to be a resource for homeowners and contractors and builders of sort of any kind. And so with our newsletter, we just want to reach out and, remind you that we're here every week and see what we can bring to the table. And everybody's interested in HGTV type of stuff and all these home renovation shows. And we can do that because that's what we do on a regular basis. Yeah. So my goal is to try to tell stories about, the kitchens that we rebuild and how excited everybody gets, because everybody loves kitchens. You get a new kitchen, everybody wants to hang out in the kitchen. It's the greatest part of the house, really. Okay. So my goal is just to tell interesting stories about that process, because it is interesting. It's really involved, and there's a lot of different things. There's so many decisions that need to be made. It gets really overwhelming sometimes, but it's also a really cool process, and it's something that we're passionate about.
And you have this. I didn't realize how many people worked within these walls. There's quite a few people here.
Yeah, it's sort of like a hidden gem. The building, in the past hasn't looked like much, and we're doing a bunch of renovations now to become more of a complete design center. We've got some really cool doors on the front of the building, and it's gonna pop a lot more, and we're kind of excited about that. We're really excited about
what
that.
I noticed when I pulled up, you had like a lot of people have on their decks and stuff. Sliding glass doors that open like one behind the other, but like the new trend is this indoor-outdoor space where like these huge sliders, they slide behind each other, and then tuck into a wall, and you kind of have those right out front.
Yeah, we've got two of those now. We've got a multi-slide and a bifold door.
Those are really cool.
They really are.
But you guys can. You're going to be so I wanted to introduce you as part of the kind of like the team. You guys are going to be doing stories, and you're going to be posting regularly on Cape Ann Home, which is going to be carried over to Good Morning Gloucester. So thank you for being part of the team.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We're excited to be posting.
Tell me about you have a kind of a mixer, for an Instagram mixer, right?
Yeah, so we're having an event coming up next week on October 25th. We're calling it Building with Instagram, and our goal is to bring together the community of contractors and carpenters and craftsmen, and just kind of talk about, we'll have like a lead discussion. We've got 4 local panelists. We've got Nate Boyd of Boyd Builders, Jay Alsop of Alsop Design, Ryan McShera of Red Barn, and Aaron Butt, who works for Carpenter McNeil, and he's also an ambassador for This Old House. So they're going to be sharing their stories about Instagram and talking about how it's such a powerful tool that you can use, and everybody has it. It's free on your phone, it's free in your pocket, and a lot of people don't take advantage of that opportunity. So we're going to get together and talk about how we can do that, and why it is a powerful tool that everybody should be using, and also just have some food and beer and get together.
Hey, now I like that.
Yeah.
But Instagram has come on strong in the last 2 years or so. Yeah. Facebook was the monster, and so now you can tell when you talk to younger people, like my niece and nephew who are in college now, like they don't even deal with Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
They're all about Instagram and Snapchat, and it's such an easy thing to do. And especially, so I'm going to share an example of a contractor that was hired that I know personally, because he was sharing. He was a lawn guy, and he was sharing stories of. He was posting before and after pictures of the lawns he was doing and talking about, and you could tell from his posts how excited he was about his craft, his lawn cutting service. And people that didn't even know who this guy was responded and actually hired him. It cost him $0 out of pocket. So this is so a lot. I imagine a lot of contractors are so busy and so with work that they don't pay attention. A lot of artists as well. They may be the best woodworker, they may be the best carpenter, they might be the best artist, but they don't take time to market what they do.
Right. Yeah.
This is a perfect opportunity for them to meet. It's going to be when and where?
It's going to be on October 25th at 5 o'clock at the Ipswich Brewery in Ipswich.
Are you going to have some demos and show people how to do it on their phones?
We will have a live screen and we'll talk about the process. And so, yeah, we'll be showing you how to do it and talking about the likes and comments and engaging, because, you know, you can just, if you just put a picture up and you might not get all the feedback that you like, how it really is a community and you need to participate and really showcase your passion and connect to people for it to work.
Fantastic. So the space that we're in right now is the main building, and so it's there's a lot of renovating going on right here.
There's a lot of renovating.
Sam,
That's the mess behind us.
what's going to happen in this space when it's all done?
So we're aiming to become more of a design and resource center for architects, builders, craftsmen, and homeowners. Really, right now, we do a lot of business with builders, but anyone is welcome to stop in, and like we said, we can sell windows, doors, millwork. We do a lot with cabinetry. We have multiple cabinetry lines that we work with and can work with all different spaces of your home. So we'll have a beautiful resource center here where you can come and you can touch and feel samples and envision what your space will look like with these new products.
Recently going through a renovation of the house that Kate and I bought, I know that you can look online all you want, but you don't know the heft of a doorknob.
Right.
You don't know the quality of the finish.
Yeah.
You don't know what the real colors look like.
Right.
In here, I'm just looking around. I'm going to take do you mind if I take the camera around? Okay, I'm just going to go a little bit. But you have a million different things to handles for cabinetry. Oh, look at these cool. I didn't know you had these. Look at these cool, like fish pulls for things. You have all different type of numbers for doors. Look at the handles. MTech. MTech is MTech and Baldwin. Are those the two best kind of? Would you say for?
Yeah, they're definitely two of the more common. We do a lot of MTech hardware. Yeah, we've got pretty much everything.
So this is all door hardware right now.
But I mean, it just keeps going on and on and on.
It does.
Yeah, and there's a lot to choose from. I think people can get overwhelmed with selecting building products because there's a lot of options. So, our goal is to make that process easier for people to ask certain questions to help figure out what's going to be the best option for you in your home.
Millwork, and you have
these are all stair parts.
Stair parts and balusters.
Yep.
Also window. Do you guys do a lot with windows?
Yeah, we do a lot of windows. Marvin is definitely one of the bigger brands that we sell. Marvin and Integrity. We also do Geldwin and Brosco. Those for kind of your basic stock windows.
This is all the rage right here. The wire railing systems.
Yeah.
Cable rail.
That's what Joey wants in his home.
Just in case you were wondering. There you go. But yeah, come on down. And what's the address here, guys?
7 Crafts Road.
7 Crafts Road. The web address?
www.grandbanksbp.com.
And you'll be seeing a lot from you guys on the pages of Good Morning Gloucester.
Yeah, we're happy to be involved.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for
Thank
stopping
you.
by.